Good morning, members. I hope everyone's well. Just Sam here. It's currently about 7:30 on Tuesday morning, and what a beautiful morning it is. It's very odd this morning. Just over my shoulder here, we've got the brightest moon I think I've seen in a long time. And then I look the other way, and we've got the sunrise coming up. Although, if you look at that red sky in the morning, the old saying is shepherd's warning, so we shall see what the day brings. But forecast looks good today, to be perfectly honest with you. Sun's meant to come out and temperatures are still on the rise. We've finally got rid of a lot of the frost and the white that's been out on the golf course. However, the soil is still frozen, so the surfaces still feel really firm underfoot, and to that extent our moisture probe, which has only got 3-inch tines on it, we still can't quite get that into the green surface. So this period where the soil thaws is really important for us to stay on top of. You may recall from last winter there was a couple of occasions where we did have to close the golf course for the separation of the turf from the soil, but hopefully if temperatures can rise quick enough, the soil should thaw all at the right rate. So just keep your eye on the status for that, and we will monitor it every day. Lots going on as per usual out on the golf course today. The bunker team are going to be working on the 18th fairway bunkers today, putting the type 1 in and the drainage in. The irrigation team are finishing off the irrigation heads on the 18th green, and then they're going to fall back onto the main line, which runs between the second tees and the 5th hole as well today, so they're really flying with that. The topsoiling is also continuing on the second hole, and you can see this is I'm on the first now. This is the finished topsoil and what it looks like, and then obviously the turf will then come onto that. On some of our fairway bunkers we're going to be using indigenous long rough, so we're going to select some areas from around the site to use the long rough turf. We're going to do a couple of islands between the 1st and the 9th for the 9th hole, so that the transportation isn't too long. However, these turfing areas that we're stealing turf from, they're also hopefully going to act as some heather scrapes as well. So once we do those, I'll do a little video on those and show you exactly what I mean. Also out on the golf course today, we've got a First Green event. Now, a First Green Initiative event, if you read the newsletter recently, it's effectively where we've got Altham Heath Primary School Year 6s coming onto site today, and my team have got 5 stations dotted around the clubhouse explaining what we do as a career and how we manage a golf course. The idea behind this is in recent years there's not been a huge influx of younger people wanting to be greenkeepers and wanting to get into our industry. So our association, the British and International Golf Greenkeepers Association, they produced this First Green event, or events that are around different golf courses that host them, to try and encourage the next generation of children to have greenkeeping as an option for a career. So we've got an event here on site today between 9 and 12. So if you are playing today, you may see 48 to 50 year 6s dotted around the clubhouse area. Also, just a reminder, tomorrow we've got a member walk again, another member course walk from 11 o'clock, so meet at the clubhouse. I think we've got some good numbers down for that. I think last time I looked, which was yesterday, we had 24 on the list, but feel free, add your name to the list or just turn up. I believe there's something to eat after the course walk, which normally lasts anywhere between an hour and an hour and a half. So, but it's a great opportunity for you guys to ask any questions or for me to explain exactly what's going on out on the golf course for this winter, and obviously with all the project work going on as well, for me to explain what we're doing. And finally from me, obviously with the current state of the golf course, we are chopping and changing holes that we have open, so obviously please keep your eye on the status every morning, which I'll try and get out before 7:30 every morning. But what I just want to reiterate is obviously the working zones, so like I say, I'm just up on the first here. The working zone is obviously the bunkers and the topsoiled areas. If your ball does go into one of these bunkers, obviously without the turf and without the sand, there is quite a step down in some of them. So please, if you do decide to retrieve your ball, please take care when you're stepping in and stepping out of these rubber-lined bunkers. And that's really it from me. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's enjoying their golf, and we'll see you on the course.